All right. We have one more listener question. Listen, y'all, we did warn you that it might get a little meandery and strange tonight. So please enjoy.
Right.
All right. So the next question, Jenny on Twitter has a question specifically for you, Kris. And we're going to talk about this question.
Okay.
Have you ever acted out a sex scene from one of your books with a special lady? And for her follow-up, which one? And so I'm going to say, rather than specifically answering this question, unless you'd like to, I'm not going to hold you back from your bliss.
You tell me, boss. What are we doing?
I want to know, how many times have you been asked this question or something similar about, so how much of the sex are you writing have you done?
So that is a very popular question when I'm on panels that deal with, writing the romance, writing the heat, writing sex scenes. That is a very popular question. And the answer is, no, I'm just kidding. There's no dramatic pause. I was like, well, I mean, sex in general, every character is different, and it's different on the page and has different experiences than I do. There are some real specific things like strap-on sex. You have to have some experience with that to kind of work through the whole scene and do it in a tasteful and manageable way that's believable. So, yeah, so there's some stuff that we have to try out, and some stuff we can just make believe or pull from experiences that happened years ago that I don't recall, or who with, because sex is different with every person.
That's right.
And so, yes, but not really a specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it all rolls together.
The thing that I find interesting is how that does seem to be one of the first questions that people ask when they have an opportunity to ask an author. And I just wonder, well, what questions would that person ask of a mystery author? Like,
people have you killed?
How many people? Like, okay, so you probably haven't killed anybody because you're not in prison, but like, how many people have you fantasized murdering in this very specific way? Or something like that, like, or sci-fi authors. How true is this? Like, nothing. It's true to nothing.
Right.
Like, I can't imagine walking up to Georgia Beers at a conference and saying, "Hey, so when you're fucking, is it like this character or like this character?" I just cannot. Yeah. Georgia, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I would never ask. That was the point.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting because, when you write, you open yourself up. You're very vulnerable. Once your book goes out there, it's out there for everybody. It's out there for everybody to interpret the way they want to, talk about it, say whatever they want to, review it however they want to. It's kind of like a gap between a lot of readers like know me through my books. Like they feel like they know me better through my books, and they're a little personal with me. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does make sense. I've occasionally, not in nearly the same degree as your other authors would, or even frankly, other celebrities who are much, much, much more famous than any of us are. But that idea of, oh, well, I've been listening to you on a podcast for a few years, so I know who you are. And it's like, okay, but I don't know who you are. Yeah. Like, I appreciate your support and your enthusiasm. That's super cool. But like, can you tell, who are you? Can you let me know? Like, most people are really, really lovely.
For sure. And they're very respectful, without a doubt. It's kind of funny because I have such a squeaky clean kind of look at you, look with your eyes, big eyes, looking at me like, what?
Now that I've gotten to know you better, and for sure, I know that I don't know you the best of anybody in your life, but like, I just, now that I know you better and a little bit of the way your mind works, I love that that's your image.
It is. I have the squeaky clean, cutesy, dimple type persona, or like just how people know me. And it's so funny because nobody slides into my DMs. It's hilarious. Everybody's like, oh, I had to delete all these messages because like these people keep sending me whatever. And I'm just like, really? So I like look at my phone. I'm like, no, nothing there.
No boobs.
But it's great.
Today.
Yeah, no boobs. But it's actually really sweet. It's really nice because that just shows that there is a level of respect that people have for me and appreciate me. And I feel like, maybe they do see me as kind of a friend. And you don't talk like that with your, like I would never DM you a boob pic because we're friends. So
You did tell me to send you one once
I
when
always
I
do
was
when you're baked.
I was so fucking baked that you are lucky. There was a part of me that was like, should I do this? And then I was like, that's not something I do. Kris, don't ask for that. But like for a moment, I was like, maybe. I don't know. Why does she want this?
I love it because you're just so cute. You're like, I'm so baked. Boo picture. You're like, okay, maybe.
Which is
I love
amazing
that.
because like you didn't actually want it. But it would have been your fault if I did.
Oh my gosh. And I love to be playful and I love having fun
Yeah.
with, with other women in my life just because it's, celebrate us, and I love having people, being around people have the same type of humor that I have,
Yes.
but not in a crass way.
No. And in conclusion, don't
Yes.
DM Kris your boob
Right.
pics, please and thank you.
Yeah. So what that means is this squeaky clean image is still going to be squeaky clean.
Mhm.